Mag on again with another breakdown. Now, I told you about the TikTok network, the social media that they're bringing in to brainwash the youths. Even grown folks got caught in that web. But I already told you from day one what it was going to do. Now they're telling you that in certain states, Texas first, gonna ban 18-year-old and under from these social medias. But there is a lot of agenda behind that, and we go get to it and break it down for all the people who don't understand. You see this person holding an ID card, basically? He's just trying to show you that you got to have an ID to get on social media in these areas. That's what they're setting up. Because I know this one time, the last channel that I was trying to put up on YouTube, basically, it asked for my face recognition. You believe that? They tell me that they can sense that I was trying to basically violate their policy and all of this shit. So they said they need a picture of my face. I need to put the camera to my face, take a picture, and send it to them. That's what's going to happen with these restrictions of the so-called 18-year-old and under from these social media. Remember, if they're going to restrict them from getting on, that means you got to prove that you're over 18. You got it? Let's get into this and break it down with the so-called ban of kids under 18 on social media. Run it.
TikTok, Instagram, and other social media sites could lose many of their teenage users here in Texas. That's if a North Texas lawmaker gets his wish. He has filed a bill that would ban anybody under 18 from using social media sites. For that, let's go to Rochelle.
We're gonna ban them. How are we gonna do that without restricting the rest of the people? Pay attention.
She's been following that today, joining us now to break down what this proposed law, Rochelle, would include and how it would really be enforced.
Daniela, it includes all social media apps, and if this proposal were to pass, you would need not one, but 2 forms of ID in order to gain access to.
You hear that, people? As it all the 666 right there on the hand sign. You need 2 forms of ID to prove that you're actually over 18 and supposedly go on these networks. What do you think, people? It's a new world now. And I'll try to tell you, it's one of the reasons why they tell you Elon must take over Twitter. Talking about with that check sign to make sure you're not a robot. Why they're gonna do that? Is because they're also gonna have a farmer ID right there on Twitter for you to show before you can get on. Before you can get that check mark to show that you're not a bot, you have to show some farmer ID. And don't worry about it. Facebook, if they can basically track you down and know exactly who you are and tie you to some people who you claim that you know, yes, they're going to ask for ID as well.
Those apps. Now, we've heard mixed reviews from parents all day. And one therapist says parents, community leaders, and schools could play a role into making sure how social media is monitored.
Listen, making sure social media is monitored. You hear that, people? First, they come and they act like they're down with you and, go ahead and post. And they target the kids. That's their first target. They target the kids with all these brainwash on TikTok, with all these zombie dancing, all these supposedly challenges. And I told you what it was. It's there to dumb down the youths. Now, in this fake wake world, they're going to ban the so-called kids from entering the Facebook and all of these social medias. In the fake wake world. Because at the same time, you as an adult, gotta be restricted. Also, if you're gonna restrict the kids, you gotta get restricted as well. Because now you have to show ID to get on.
It's safe to say that social media can be used in many ways.
Yes, including those apps watching you, the app itself. Once you download it in your phone or your device, it actually watching you, monitor your whole thing, everything that you do. And another thing I'm gonna bring up, every fast food nowadays, every fast food restaurant, they're now offering some kind of food, free food, for you to just download their app. You understand that? Even Smoothie Kings, all of them, all of those devil places, they want you to download their apps. Once you download the app in your phone or your device, the app is now tracking your ass just for a damn burger. Do you got it? Pay attention here. Don't trust none of those apps.
State Representative Jared Patterson wants to ban people under the age of 18 from using apps like Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Snapchat.
There you go.
Maybe 12 and under, I can see social media being restricted. But when you get like high schoolers, 16, that's what their life is right now.
That's what their life is right now. Like I don't tell you, this is how they do it. Pay attention. What gonna be the supposed reaction? Like I say, they go say, okay, they do it in this state. Another state gonna follow suit in the fake work world.
Just to put more of a lockdown on it, I don't know. I wouldn't agree with it.
Tell me why it's a good idea.
Well, because these teenagers, they don't know much what they're doing.
It's called House Bill 896.
896. Okay.
Require all users to provide 2 photos as proof of age to gain access to
2
apps.
photos or 2 photo IDs?
They spoke to Dr. Stacy Passay, who's a therapist and works with children and families.
The first is really communicating with them what the stipulations are in terms of their social media use. So that can be as explicit as
if you use these fuckers on TV to grow your kids, you're already in turmoil. You're dumb as a rock. If you listen to these people, man, because everything they come in, they have something to say to save you. They have something to help you out. Word of encouragement, they're full of shit. All of them here to brainwash the dumb people. They want you in a certain direction. I keep telling you. That's where these people gonna lead you. They're gatekeepers.
contract that the kid has to sign, that the parents will sign, that will hold them accountable. The amount of time they're on apps, what apps they can access, what they can do when they're on apps.
That's how the tracker come in. Pay attention.
Patterson cited concerns over self-harm and mental health, but many parents say the bill is too restricted.
I don't think it's necessary. I think parents should be teaching their kids how to use it, because that could be used for a 16-year-old to start a business.
You hear that? Bam. There you go. Like I mentioned in my podcast earlier, is a part of the fake work world. Yes, they're telling you all these teenagers can create business, LLC, and yes, you can be an entrepreneur. That's how they do it. Just to put some things in your hand that you can't control, and then bam, it drop and mash. That's how they do it. What you think gonna happen in this fake wake world where everybody supposedly have business online? These online business selling glitter and lip gloss. What you think? Move.
A study by the online monitoring group finding that TikTok may push harmful content to its young users.
Listen to these people. They act like they just know. They have to get it from some kind of online monitors. Online monitors, or they monitor online and they know what's going on and they come up with this shit. They know long time all the social media target the kids. The TV, the Disney, the fucking Nickelodeon, all of them target your kids. What's new? Tell me what's new. Is TikTok? These people act like they think they're dealing with dummies here. We already know you program the kids. You have to program them when their brain is like sponge sucking up everything. So you give them Disney, you give them all these Sesame Street, all of these shit to brainwash them. These teen songs, these catchy songs that you're singing them, is all brainwashed to brainwash them into the new world. So they can accept it with grace. That's how you do it. So now don't come acting like you're telling truth now. Like I say, in the new woke world, this is what they're doing right here. They're exposing TikTok after they bring it to you with the 1-minute video to dumb you down with all those challenging. It all can do damage to you. It can't help you. It can't do nothing for your so-called health. And that's what they're talking about right here. It's bad for the kids because TikTok is diagnosing them. Let's watch.
Johnson is here with the details. Good morning, Whit.
Michael, good
TikTok
morning
with
to
the
you.
serpent.
2 out of 3 teenagers use
You hear
TikTok
that?
for an
2
average
out of 3 is coding for Freemasonry.
80 minutes per day. And this
Listen,
study reveals just
They
how
know.
quickly they're...
How did they know, people? How did they know the average of how much minute the kids stay on there? How did they know? And they're not the one who watching you. You stupid. They just tell you that the online monitor tell you who's targeting the kids. That means they're monitoring you already. So you worry about them? All of them is the same owner. All the social medias owned by the same world government.
with concerning content on things like eating disorders and self-harm.
You hear that? And self-harm.
This morning, a
They
news
never know that it was go harm you when you was jumping off crates, when you was doing all this dumb shit for challenges, when you were doing the Cinnamon Challenge from back in the days, years ago. They never see it as harmful. They never see it as harmful that you would eat some thumbtacks for a challenge. They never was seen that. They never see that you were doing the so-called In My Feelings dancing out of a moving car. They never see all that to say, hey, hold on. This is damaging the youths now. They never call it out. They leave it. Now it lead up all the way to this now. Even mental health. What a dumb shit. I already told you people. It's all out of chaos. That's what they
suggesting that the wildly popular social media platform
How did it
TikTok
get popular? Like I said, that's the serpent. Right there with the TikTok. It's a serpent. The serpent control your damn kids. And it control you.
push harmful content to young teens.
What do
the
you
app's
think?
intuitive algorithm recommends posts on the For You.
The algorithm, supposedly, they use it on all these social medias. That's the reason why videos go viral. You dumb people are what? You dumb? That's the reason why video go viral, because of the so-called algorithms. What they do, they program it in a certain way, and that's what it gonna do. It watch for certain things, it look out for certain things, it know what to push up, it know what to hide. That's the algorithms. You understand me? It know how to hide the mag videos, let nobody see it. It know how to let you see the so-called, Russell Brand and them fucking fakers so they can have 1 million views. They post it on people's feed. That's what the algorithms do. So they control it. They make videos go viral. What they want the kids to see, that's what they show them on their feed.
Page that may interest users based on the content they share and interact with.
That's what they do, people. That's what they do, period, to everybody. That's what they do to everybody. You watch a videos and then all of a sudden they bombard you with videos from that same thing. What you think it is? It's the same thing. They're telling you like they're just doing it on TikTok. Or they telling you they're just doing it to the kids? Which one? Come on.
Speed and ferocity with which that algorithm is pushing addictive,
do it by design, people.
Dangerous content to children that really worried us.
Wow, worry them people. They're the one who doing it. Wow, unbelievable. People can't understand what's going on. They're the one who do it, and they make it get to a certain extent, and then they ring the alarm.
Center for Countering Digital Hate created accounts pretending to be 13-year-old girls in the U.S., UK, Australia, and Canada. 13 is the minimum age requirement to be on the platform.
What we found was really disturbing. Within minutes, it was sending self-harm and suicide content, eating disorder content within 8 minutes.
You hear that, people? Suicide and them things, they're showing them. Eating disorder and all of that. You see that? But like I tell you, people, that's what they do to everybody.
And every 39 seconds, our test accounts received some sort of harmful content.
The study also finding that TikTok accounts set up with the phrase lose weight in their name receive significantly more recommendations for content promoting eating disorders like junkorexia.
So why would you put that in your name? Wow, I told you, people. The TikTok, I tell you, it's on another level. This TikTok shit that they give you, and look how they push it on you. People, you can't escape the TikTok. TV commercial right around the clock showing you TikTok. They advertise it in smart ways. They let these punks come on TV and say, oh, I was trying out this TikTok shit. Oh, I was frying this egg TikToks that I see on TikTok. Oh, I was baking this cake. All of them is selling you the TikTok. And then bam, here they go now with the bad side of it. You see that? What did I tell you? It's all by design, people. You think TikTok don't belong to the same people who own, all the other social media, YouTube, Facebook, and all of them? It's the same people. They tell you, it's some company from China own it, so all of a sudden it's a bad thing. Any one of them is owned by the damn government is a problem to the masses. And they own every single social media that they push on you. Just believe it.
For people with anorexia who only eat junk food. TikTok pushing back, telling ABC News the study.
Who the fuck is TikTok? Who TikTok is? TikTok tell ABC News. Who is TikTok? Wow, I told you, people, you've been dumbed down by damn networks and TV, media and everything here to basically downgrade your brain. Your brain gonna be soup listening to these dummies.
Only eat junk food. TikTok pushing back, telling ABC News the study does not reflect genuine behavior or viewing experiences of real people. We regularly consult with health experts, remove violations of our policies, and provide access to supportive resources for anyone in need.
Resources, you provide resources for anybody who is in need. The world gonna be done, people. This is the end times. That's why you see all of this shit coming forth. You hear me? The social media is destruction for the human being, and they fall right in. Can they tell you that it's harmful now when you leave it? I don't think so.
Now urging parents to stay on top of how their kids are using social media.
Your kid can do one random search and all of a sudden the algorithm thinks, well, this is what they're interested in. So we have to be aware of this and take a look at what our kids are being.
It's funny how y'all could paint it like it's only happening on one side, just the kids. It happened to anybody who on the social media. That's how they do it. That's how the social media run. But they're gonna point it out like it's just TikTok. You watch a video on YouTube, they bombard you with that same content. Same thing on Instagram. So what's the difference, people? What's the difference? They're gonna only point the finger on TikTok. Just like in the New Wake world, they tell you China is producing snow. They make it snow to snow out their people. But America ain't doing it. UK ain't doing it. Them European countries ain't doing it. They have to have somebody to point the fingers on. But that's what they all do. Do you get it? They have to point the finger on Russia when it comes to hacking and doing all this shit. Oh, it was a Russia hacker and all this shit. It was Putin. They have to have these things and places that they can point the finger. But they all do it. You understand? They have the finger now can point on Facebook and TikTok supposedly now. But all of them do the same thing. Why only point the finger on TikTok? The same reason like they would have pointed a finger on China. You understand? That's why TikTok is from there, supposedly. You got it? Move.
If you clicked on this video, you might be having the same experience as me. I never considered the possibility that I might have ADHD until...
You hear that, people? ADHD. Another supposedly sickness the human being going through. And how they know? TikTok. Pay attention.
Started getting a lot of this kind of content on social media.
Year 6 struggles.
Look at the hand sign. And this is all the people taking, these sodomites on these social medias. They're brainwashing the dumb people and they was paid for that. That's what they pay them to do, as you could see. The 666 on the hand sign. That's why they're there. What's wrong with you? TikTok can commit you anytime because you're brainwashed enough to watch it and believe in it.
No person with ADHD has all 5 things.
Such a chill guy. How do you have ADHD?
It seems like I might not be the only one experiencing this.
So a lot of my patients would hold up their phone to the camera and be like, here's this video that I saw on TikTok, and this is why I have ADHD.
You hear that? Here's a video I saw on TikTok, and here's the reason why I think I have HED or whatever he say he got. But that's how they do it, people. TikTok prescribing medicine and everything for people. Remember that shit.
ADHD diagnoses and prescriptions have been increasing in adults since before the days of social media. The number of ADHD diagnoses in 2010 were almost 5 times what they were in 1999. And between 2007 and 2016, the number of diagnoses of ADHD in adults more than doubled. With that,
who is diagnosing them? Those fucking fake doctors that want you to get on this medication. You got it? They want you to be on medication, and they set up these pharmacies that CVS, as you can see, is coding right there. And the Walgreens, 33 numerology. All of them there to poison the masses. Keep you in check on these medications.
Rise comes more treatment. There's been a 16% increase in prescriptions for generic Adderall within the past year.
Generic. There you go. And this is how they do it. Adderall, like I did a video on it and break it down that they're short of these pills right here. And people going the extra mile to find them. Why? It's addictive shit. That's what you need to know. Addictive chemical they give you for a treatment. I told you what they do when you have a problem, give you more.
The reason that it's treated with medication is that it is a true psychiatric disorder.
There are dozens of different medications that are FDA approved to treat ADHD that go back decades. And these medications are lucrative for the companies that manufacture them, especially as more adults get diagnosed and seek out treatment.
The first medication I tried was Vyvanse, and when I went to go pick that up at the pharmacy, it was $200 because there's not a generic version of it.
You hear that, people? And this is how they fool the people who take medication. Yes, you see how expensive that medication is? $200 because there ain't no generic version of it. The masses is dumb. If somebody tell me like, no, we got these medication and we go have some generic come up later that go be cheaper for you, think I'll be happy? No, people. So what is they call a generic? The same fucking shit. You think that what you think it is? It's medication that's gonna kill you. Medication that's gonna affect your body later on. You don't get it or what? All medication gonna damage you. It's called chemical reaction. That's what they use to make medication. So when they tell you that the generic version, what you think? It's better? Oh, because it's cheaper. It could be more dangerous. You understand what I mean? That's how they do it, people. All of them is the same. But that's how they do it. The generic gonna be cheaper. They're gonna tell you, yes, we find the technology now. It's out there now. So now we can make it cheaper. No, people, it's the same damn poison.
So I went back to my doctor, like, can we try something else?
There you go.
Vyvanse is also benefiting from the fact that we shifted more effort into the adult ADHD market, which is now more than half of the overall market.
The ADHD drug market in the United States was valued at $8.7 billion in 2021, up from $7.6 billion in 2020. But the U.S. is currently experiencing a shortage of stimulants, which is causing a lot of issues for patients and providers.
And there's such a huge mismatch between supply and demand. What often happens is other things will go in to kind of fill that vacuum of demand. Part of that, I think,
Take a look at this right here, people, as it's a new world where people get diagnosed for supposedly sickness, ADHD, from the phone. Right there. Remember, watching these social media only dumb you down. You do a lot of damage to your brain, do a damage to your eyes, every damn thing. But they're telling you that these TikToks and them basically diagnosing people and even serving them up medication. They have these online supposedly pharmacies that basically just diagnose you online and also prescribe the medication for you right to the phone and send it to your door. This is the new world right here where they're talking about TikTok is the problem. What do you think is the problem, people? What do you think is the problem? Now that your kids is all the way in on these devices and AIs, that's what control them. It was all by design. That's what gonna run them. Why you think you can't communicate with the kids nowadays? You can't. The youths nowadays, they're far away from you. They're in another zone. They're in another frequency. Why? They've been brainwashed. They've been tagged. They've been manipulated right to these social medias and device that you give them. And now what you're gonna do now? It's too late. It's too late, people. Just like I tell you, with a lot of people who already take the juice, they already, it's too late. You can't undo that. So all you gotta do right now is just live in torment. Can't take it back. You're already too late. You're down the road too deep in. You understand what I'm saying, people? And wake up on all of these shits right here. Don't trust no social medias. They're all owned by the world government. They're all the same, doing the same manipulation to everybody. I'm gone.